welcome to our 13th annual Fun Run. I am Aisha Johnson, the Community Outreach Manager here at the Living Legacy Foundation, and I want to thank you for all tuning in live to kick off our virtual Fun Run for the second year in a row.
And hello, my name is Jennifer Hartlove. I'm the clinical educator here at the LLF, and I'm so excited to be here, so thank you all for joining us.
The Donate Life Family Fun Run represents our donor families, transplant recipients, waitlist candidates, and in-spirit donors. We are so thankful for all that you do in honor of donation, eye tissue transplantation, and we want to make sure that this virtual race was just as special as if we were in person. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here this morning. I hope that you're sharing your photos of your walk in your 5K this morning. And before we kick off, I just want to let you guys know for the last 12 years, the Living Legacy Foundation of Maryland's Community Outreach Team and our Family Fun Run Committee has been working tirelessly to make sure this event is special for you. So before we begin, we want to send off a special thank you from our CEO, Charlie Alexander.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining us for the virtual Family Fun Run once again in 2021. You may remember last year we had a very similar event in the midst of this global pandemic and doing the thing that we thought was most safe for our donor families, our recipients, waiting recipients, and our teams. And we really thought then that we would be able to have this sense of community together and be here in person this year. But once again, we still believe this is the right thing to do. I want to thank you very much for your support of the event. I want to thank you very much for doing this virtually one more time. And I want to thank you for your continued support of the organ and tissue donation process. This event is all about our donor families, our waiting recipients, and the incredible care teams that make this happen. Last year, we were very much aware of the stress involved in working in hospital and being in the units and being in the places where we do the work that we do. This year, we're more tired and we're more stressed as care teams in the hospitals. It's been a whole additional year of managing the complexities in our hospitals. And we just want to say how much we appreciate that and appreciate the work that goes into supporting our mission. I want to encourage you to share pictures. I want to encourage you to share chats and give a shout out to your family member or your friends, the folks that help make this mission happen. And thanks again for supporting us here in 2021. We really intend to be together in person next year, and we will hope to see you then. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Charlie, for that wonderful intro. And he actually was doing my job for me. Before we get started, guys, we're still asleep. We only have one glass of coffee this morning, so forgive us. Before we get started, please share where you're joining us from. I know we have so many people all across the state and across the country joining us live today. Another few housekeeping things. Make sure that you post in the comments, share this page, and just stay active so we can have that sense of community online. Another way to engage is to tag us on Facebook, hashtag the LLF, and then also follow us on Twitter, the LLF, and on Instagram, the LLF.
We're making it easy for you.
So where are you guys joining us from today? Post in the comments. We want to hear from you. Team Brian in Ohio. Nice. Baltimore, Maryland. Woohoo! Keep them coming in. Hi, Lanita. Hey, Allison. Thank you for joining us. We see Haley from Queen Anne.
Hello, Annapolis. Hello, Crystal.
All right, we'll say a few more. Hey, boss. Hey, Charlie. We have Gary from Bel Air, Chris, Ellicott City.
Samantha from Easton. All right, guys, keep it coming. We're going to keep flowing, but please keep on putting the comments of where you're joining us from. Thank you for all of those that have shared so far. As a reminder, it is not too late to register, so please register. It's not hard and it's not late. So if you register, you can go to www.donatelifefunrun.org all through the weekend. I hope everyone is planning to participate in our Spirit Awards. This is a great opportunity for teams and individuals to show their enthusiasm and creativity. And there's a few categories. So you can do best race outfit. So go ahead and get up there and get your flair on and make it fun. Chalk your walk. There's also best pet photo. You got to get the fur babies in there. And team spirit award. So the winner in each category will receive a customized award. Submit your entry by posting a photo to your Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter account. And don't forget to tag at the LLF. Again, making it easy for you. You can all submit your photos through our race website using the link below. So right there, Donate Life Fun Run. And please share anything and everything race related. Make sure you use that hashtag Donate Life Fun Run and tag us at the LLF.
All right, thanks guys. And like Jennifer mentioned, we want to see your photos. So please post your photos throughout the entire weekend and we will be sharing them as well.
And you have until Monday, September 28th. Sorry about that. So by 11:59, get it in there before midnight on Monday. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and we like to, like we do every year, live or virtual here, get a little personal connection story. So in addition to having some fun and exercising, we cannot forget the reason that we're all here. And that is, of course, to honor and celebrate the gifts of organ, eye, and tissue donation. It is important to our mission that we never forget the people affected by what we do. And we would like to share the story of one of those people now. And her name is Danette Reagan. We love our awesome Danette. And she would be the first to tell you about her second and third chance of life.
Hi, my name is Danette Reagan. I'm a 2-time kidney recipient, a 3-time donor family, and a proud mom of a living donor, my daughter Angel. And somewhere approximately 2002, I was told by my primary care physician that I was spilling protein in my urine. I knew the only time that I spilled protein in my urine was when I was pregnant, and I knew the shop was closed and renovations were over, so I wasn't having any more babies. But she followed me closely for a while. Then she referred me to a nephrologist who also followed me. He followed me for approximately 4 or 5 years. And then finally he said to me, "Miss Reagan, you're in the beginning stages of end-stage renal disease." I said, "Me? Not me, because I'm Superwoman. Nothing like that happens to me." Well, I worked in dialysis at one point in my life, so I felt like it wasn't going to happen to me. I worked with the patients. Nobody had me as a patient. Well, he told me that my creatinine had went up very high and that I was in the stages of end-stage renal disease. I remember going to see him one day, and we were going down Northern Parkway. He was located in the village of Cross Keys at that time, and I could hear God speaking to me saying, "Stop." At that time, my family members, my daughter, my grandma, my aunt, the people who I took care of were suddenly ill. Now it's me. I had too much on my plate, and God was telling me to stop. I had to take care of me. After following up at my doctor's appointment with my nephrologist, he told me that he had good news and bad news. Of course, I was at that peak stage of end-stage renal disease, and it was going to be either dialysis and he wanted me to put my name on the transplant list. He gave me 2 options, University of Maryland or Johns Hopkins. I told him that I trusted his instincts, and he trained at university, so I had my transplant at university. I had my transplant June the 22nd of 2008. That kidney lasted me and was still working just a little bit until 2016 when I saw my transplant doctor, and my transplant doctor told me that my function level was getting ready to dip in the low 20s. I went to the Transplant Kings of America. In 2016, we went to Cleveland, Ohio. When I came back, it was confirmed that my function was below 20%. So I was placed back on the transplant list. This time, I had another option of finding myself a living donor, and I did. Actually, I had 3 donors, both my daughters and one of my godsons. It was in process that we had to choose one. My youngest daughter, Angel, said that she was going to be it no matter what. when I needed my kidney in 2008, she adamantly wanted to do it then, but she was too young. This time, she was old enough. I thank God because we were a perfect match. It will be 5 years this coming December that the Angel gave me her kidney. I, through the grace of God, gave Angel life, and she, through the grace of God, extended my life. I thank God for organ transplantation and donation. I encourage any one of you out there who are not organ donors to please consider becoming an organ donor, a living organ donor. There are many of us out here who every time we breathe in, we don't realize just the minute things in life we can take for granted. I thank you for this opportunity to share my story briefly with you. And please, again, if you consider becoming an organ donor, reach out to your local MVA or to www.donatelife.org. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Danette.
Thank you, Danette.
We love you and we love hearing your story. You're an inspiration to all of us here at the Living Legacy Foundation and our fellow Donate Life ambassadors. So we would love to hear what states you guys are rocking right now. Where are you? Currently, we have 39 states, including the District of Columbia, represented. And that means we have 11 states to go. So if you are in Vermont or know someone, because if you're in Vermont, then
Get on here, represent.
Vermont, Minnesota, North Dakota, Idaho, Oregon, Wyoming, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Mississippi, or Puerto Rico. That are invested in our cause, please reach out to them. There's still plenty of time to register and help us meet our goal of reaching every state in the U.S. And I would love to talk about our current team standings. We got to give a shout out to our largest team, highest fundraising team, and top fundraising individual. So virtual drum roll, please. All righty. Our largest team, Kelly's Heroes.
Woo, nice.
Formerly MedStar Kelly, is in the lead with 174 members. Go Kelly.
Kelly's Heroes. Love it.
The Fogs, we love the Fogs. Friends of Gene is not far behind with 138 members. And then we have Team Brian, still very much in the game with 77 members.
It's not too late.
It's not too late.
You can keep getting up there.
And that is amazing. 174, 138, and 77. That is great. Next up, our highest fundraising team currently goes to Kelly's Heroes, formerly MedStar for Kelly, with over $12,000 raised.
Awesome. That's
wow.
Amazing.
And our top fundraising individual, our current individual is Dave McLaughlin with $2,985 raised. Next, we have Aaron and Gary Scruggs close behind them with $22,050 raised. Keep going, everyone. We are very excited about this. As you know, this is the only fundraising event that we do here at the Living Legacy Foundation. And you have until Monday, October 31st, to get those donations in. And then if you still want to donate to your team, please visit us at www.donatelifefunrun.org. Our awesome production team, Garrett, behind the scenes, can put that up for you. Click on the navy button at the top of your screen and then select individual fundraising team, or simply make a donation.
And can I tell you something, IJ?
Yes.
We currently have raised more than $100,000. Woo! So thank you all. This is amazing. Like Aisha said, this is our only fundraiser for the year. So keep it coming if you're able to. Of course, this is all to honor. And of course, the proceeds from this fundraiser is benefit our community outreach and education programming, as well as the aftercare workshops that we hold for all of our donor families. So amazing work. Thank you all. And next, we are going to go ahead and tag into our t-shirt row. This is a tradition that we want to share with you. So every year, we give our teams the opportunity to customize their race t-shirts however they can. They can decorate their shirts in remembrance of their donor loved ones, in honor of their recipient loved ones, or just show their support in any way you choose. We ask you to submit pictures or videos of your shirts and include them in our kickoff event, so keep them coming. However you want to decorate, we are ready for more, ready to see. And one that we would love to show you is a beautiful creation of Team It Ain't Easy Being Wheezy, which is adorable. And so please continue to send them in. Thank you all for everyone that has already shared the videos and their photos of this t-shirt row. It's one of our favorite things here for the Fun Run. It's a great tradition. Can't wait to do it in person next year, right? So really happy that we're able to continue this through this virtual setting. All right, and then there's other ways to participate. So another way is this weekend, you can purchase a dedication sign in memory or in support of a loved one. We want to thank everyone who supported our mission by purchasing a sign and posting in your neighborhood. We made a video of these signs and we would love to show it for you and play it right now. Wow, that is just so powerful every time.
Always.
So thank you again for everyone that submitted those. And we do have one last installation, and this is the Why I Walk / Why I Run video. And this is where our participants get to share their reasons for participating in the Family Fun Run. They do this through photos and videos, and it's shared on our Fun Run website or on social media, but we're gonna go ahead and present it to you right now. So check it out.
The reason I walk: to honor my loving husband, Brian Durham, my best friend, my soulmate, my one and only true love, my everything. Love and miss you bunches, Brian. Yours always, Kim.
Hi, I'm a double organ transplant recipient. I'm walking today to bring awareness to organ donation. If it were not for organ donation, I would not be able to walk here today. I was given a second chance at life.
I'm walking to spread awareness on the importance of organ donations and how it can save a life.
I walk for my papa. I also walk because I'm surrounded by families who come from all walks of life, but we all share this one thing. We share a love for those we've lost and those who are also given a second chance at life. And it's so incredible to be part of something so much bigger than myself and that impacts so many different families in so many different ways. And I'm so grateful for the second family that this organization has given me.
I don't know about you, Jen, but that always gives me goosebumps.
Every time. I think all the hair on my arms are raised right now.
Yeah. This is the reason why we're here every day, waking up to do this job. The mission is very important to us. So hearing the various reasons on why our participants are walking, running, it's always touching. And we appreciate the videos. Please continue to submit them over the weekend. We like to put them in our recap video to show throughout the year and set the stage for the next year. So keep the videos coming, and we will gladly share them on social media. Still on me. Next up, we would love to share a story from one of our donor family members, Miss Shirley Crowder. I hope you guys enjoy this video as much as we do.
Hi, good morning. My name is Shirley Crowder, and my son, Robert Kyle Gordon Jr., also known as Gucci, passed on September 30th, 2018. That was a very sad day. And I'm still grieving over his loss. However, his loss was someone else's gain. He was able to donate his skin, which is the largest organ on the body. It could help possibly 4 to 8 people. I'm happy to know that somewhere on this earth, part of him still survives. He has a sister and a daughter. Both of them are here with me today. I'm an organ donor. My daughter's an organ donor, and so is her husband, an organ donor. I was the first one in the family to be an organ donor, and we had a family meeting, whatever, talking, and I encouraged them to also be organ donors. I'm encouraging everyone who may be watching this video to become an organ donor. When we are no longer here, we don't need things that other people might need. The eyes, the skin, the heart, the kidneys, the liver, whatever we don't need, why not give it to someone? I think being alive is a privilege. Donating your body is a privilege. And when you donate your organs, someone else may have a better life. Give all you can while you can. And that's when you're deceased, of course. And I'm going to turn this over to my daughter to say a little bit, and then to my granddaughter.
Good day, everyone. I want to thank the staff at Northwest and Sinai for all that you do. I was there with my brother on the day that he passed, and the staff was phenomenal and courteous to us as a family. a grieving family. And when I made the call and they came to pick up my brother, everyone was just so nice. The whole process, they called us for weeks after my brother passed away just to check on us and to offer condolences and support. And I thank you so much to everyone, every phone call, every hug, everyone that tried to do what they can. And I want to especially thank my brother for the very last gift that you can leave was the gift of life. And he's done that, and he's made us so very proud. And I miss him immensely, but I'm very proud of him. And thank you for the work of the Living Legacy and all that are attached.
Now, his daughter, my granddaughter, Deja, has some words to say.
Hello, I just wanted to thank everybody because it was definitely a difficult process to go through, but we know that every part of him went somewhere. He's a part of us, and now he's a part of someone else, and now he gets his name up on the wall, and everyone can see that he is a part of someone else now. And I also wanted to say that I am an organ donor as well.
Yes. Sorry, that was a surprise.
Yay! I didn't know. Yes. So this is wonderful. I left her out not knowing she was an organ donor. I am so proud of you, child. My baby's an organ donor. And my other baby's an organ donor. We're an organ donor family. We encourage more families to do the same. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
See ya.
Bye.
Thank you, Miss Shirley.
I love that. I love that family so much.
And thank you, Gucci, for giving the gift of life. Before we move on to our warm-up, we would love to read some of the comments. It's a lot of comments that we would love to share with you all. So.
Love it. So Joy's loving the signs. We love them too, Joy.
From Patty. Oh, Patty from National Kidney Foundation is joining us today. Love, hugs, and prayers to those who have lost a loved one, to those who gave the gift of life, to those who received the gift of life. Thank you, Patty.
Definitely, Patty. We have Claire, who's watching from Baltimore in honor of her brother, Eugene Henry. Thank you so much, Claire, for watching and joining us.
We have Amai Renee, hope I pronounced that correctly, watching in honor of my nephew who I lost to suicide. He was an organ donor and saved 7 lives.
Wow, so powerful. Thank you, Amai. And then we have Emma, who works here at the LLF. Beautiful family. I agree, Emma. That put a little tear in my eye watching them. I loved it.
And we'll go ahead and read one more before we start. And Mr. Raymond, good morning, and thanks for sharing. Hey, Raymond.
Thank you guys so much. Keep them coming. We love it.
So we're gearing towards the end of our presentation. We have a few more presentations to show you guys, but it's time to warm up. We know you guys are getting ready to get outside. It is a beautiful day, so please use this time to move your legs and get some fresh air. We want to share a short warm-up video by Donna Pierce, who's a heart valve recipient and one of our favorite people here at the Living Legacy Foundation. Get ready. She does not come to play.
We're warming up too.
We're going to warm up with you.
So we apologize if we're out of breath.
Yes. So I'm going to put these down for a second and get ready.
You ready?
Hi, my name is Donna Pierce. I'm a 21-year heart valve recipient, and I'm here today to get you warmed up for the Donate Life 5K. So we're going to start with some jumping jacks. You can modify this movement by just stepping out to the side, bringing your arm up over your head. Okay, so you choose the intensity. Good. Next, we're going to do some seal jumps. So start with your legs out wide, your arms out to the side. We're going to crisscross in front of us. So my left arm comes across, my left leg comes across my right, out to the side, and then right over right. So you can control how intense you make this. Good. Next up, we're going to do some arm circles. So reach those arms away from you. Really try to lengthen. Reach those fingertips away from you.
Every pure intention ends when the good times start.
Okay, now add in some hip rotation. It's like doing a standing backstroke. Good, then we're gonna go into some high knees. So I want you to run in place. First, just start out with a little bit of a jog. This can also just be a step, like a little march, right? Or run in place. Now I want you to push off the ball of your foot. Try to get those knees a little higher, trying to get them up past your hip crease. You can also do these high marching. So in place, again, you control the intensity. Okay, next up we're going to go into some hip circles. So pushing the hips away from you in each direction. Sorry for my cat. Reverse direction. And then some side bending. So you're going to take my right hand on my right hip. My left arm goes up over my head. I'm really lengthening, reaching the opposite wall. And then switch.
Conversations with a stranger, I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left.
Okay, then we're going to go into some side lunging. So you're going to step out to the side. My outside leg is bent. My inside leg is nice and straight. So I feel a stretch on the inside of this thigh. Step together and then to the other side. So again, this leg is bent. Inside leg is straight. Pushing my hips back. So you can step. Or if you want to make this a little bit more intense, you can hop in between. Perfect. Okay, and then next up we're going to do a toy soldier just to continue warming up the back of our legs. So opposite arm to opposite leg. I'm going to extend my leg out in front of me, trying to get it to hip height if I can, reaching my arm as far down my leg as I can. It's more important that you keep your leg straight than whether or not you're touching those toes. That's okay if you're not. Keep that leg straight so you get a nice warm up in the back of the leg. And then next we're going to go into a knee hug. So I'm going to stand on one leg if I can balance here. I'm going to grab below my knee on my shin, tug that and pull it into my chest so I get a stretch in the hip here. If you need to hold on, I'm holding on to the back of my chair. And I'm going to grab same side. So I switch arms holding onto the chair. Good, and then next up we're going to do a windmill. So start with your arms out to the side, legs out wide. I'm going to take my left arm, reaching down towards my foot. Again, keeping that knee straight. My right arm comes up. I want to turn and look at that right arm. Come up and switch. Our hands on the inside of the thigh. I'm going to drop my left shoulder, look up I hope you have an amazing race.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
thank you, Donna.
We are back.
I don't know about anybody else. I am warmed up. Let me. All right, so hopefully you guys were able to join in on that, get your muscles warmed up, getting ready for your run. But before, we would love to make sure to share with you. So sorry. Donna was not missing her.
That probably was a bad idea.
That was a bad idea. We should have not joined in. Okay, so there have been many people who have been integral to putting this whole event weekend together. So we just want to send a huge shout out and thank you to the University of Maryland Medical Center, Johns Hopkins Hospital, Grandview Aviation, Care First, Blue Cross Blue Shield for their sponsorship and continued support of this event. So thank you all so much. We also want to thank everyone at the LLF, especially the Community Outreach Department and the Family Fun Run Steering Committee, as well as the leadership team for their continued support. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And then next, we would love to kick off the athletic portion of the event with the LLF choir singing the national anthem. So if everyone could please right hand across the chest and join in if you're able to.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. God, I do love our choir.
Yes.
It's so fun. So again, we just want to thank you all. And we are going to be heading out soon. But before we do, just quick reminders. Please, before you go off into your respective run, walks, whatever it is that you're going to do, if someone you know has not registered for a free race, it's amazing. You can't beat that. So remember, you can still sign up by when?
Monday, 11:59.
11:59.
And for our 5K people out there who want to time their runs or walk, please submit them on our website. Here's the link included in our banner. Thank you, Garrett, producer in the background. Got to give our shout outs. If you are timing your run or walk and want to submit it for a competitive award, make sure you time it with the Fitness Tracker app and submit your time at the link in the banner.
And we'll make sure that we're going to be posting those updates in our social media throughout the course of the weekend. So please make sure you keep an eye on our account so you can really see what's going on.
And last but not least, remember to submit your photos, videos, Instagram, Facebook, email.
However you want to send it.
Yes.
Make sure you send it to this.
Yes.
All these hashtags, all these at LLF.
To the side. Again, before we sign off, thank you again. As our CEO, Charlie, has been posting in the comments, we would like to do this again in person.
Yes, please.
We miss you guys. It's nothing like being outside at Camden Yards and having everyone honor their loved ones, recognize our transplant recipients, try to get the word out for those waiting for a life-saving organ, especially here in Maryland. It's very important to share your stories, share your reason, and always educate yourselves about the importance of eye, organ, and tissue donation.
Wow. This is amazing. I love it. Just please, thank you all so much. Just continue to show your support the way you've been doing. I love all the comments. We'll continue to read them. And I think it's time. I think it's time for you guys to head off on your virtual race. So thank you so much.
I'm on my way right now.
Ready? I'm warmed up. We're ready to go. Right? It is a ready, set, go. Thank you, everyone.
Mm-hmm.